Skyrim is a great game filled with tons of quest and challenges. Alright, okay, to be fair you need to make the challenges up yourself. But still, there's plenty of them to choose from. And in this video, for once, I'm not doing a challenge. I'm just gonna do the Peryite Daedric quest. Which is called this, right here. I don't even know if you get anything from it other than gameplay. Well, actually, future me here, you do. It's a shield. But either way, it's a fun quest. Initially, you have to go to this shrine where the Khajiit is, who wants some random shit. The shrine is located just northwest of Karthwasten, just here on the map. Moving on to the random. The kit he wants. You need to gather a bunch of each of the following. Well, one of each of the following, not a bunch. I read that wrong. Vampire dust, a single silver ingot, a deathbell flower, and a flawless ruby. And I'll show you where to get all of them. Starting off with the deathbell flower. They're all over Skyrim. The one I bought, well, the one I bought from Arcadia, at Arcadia's Cauldron, in Whiterun. But there's another bunch of them down the street next to the Forge in Whiterun. I think it's called Shield Maidens, War Maidens. I think it's War Maidens, something like that. So yeah, you can just pick them from there or buy them from a vendor. The next thing I went hunting for, I mean hunting's a strong word, was a silver ingot. I read that there was meant to be one in the living quarters of Jorrvaskr, but I couldn't find any, although this is a random save that I'm playing. I have no idea what I have and haven't achieved or picked up in this save, so to be fair, I might have had actually plenty of silver ingots sitting in my chest at home. I just don't know. I meant to check it, but I'm easily distracted, so I totally forgot to go there. After Jorrvaskr failed me, I felt like I'd be able to get some from Jorland in Whiterun, but no, also he had no silver ingots. After this, I decided to head to a mine in Karthwasten. A silver mine. Surely I'd find some silver ore there. And yep, I did. Plenty. I nicked a pickaxe from the ground after trying to steal one off of this guy who was rocking a dual wield for some reason. After the theft failed, I noticed the one sitting on the ground next to me, so I just grabbed it and mined my heart out like my boy Steve. I have some silver ore and leave for the next item. But before getting 3 feet from the exit to the mine, Donkey's girlfriend decided to hold me back for a second, before I put her down easy peasy. My next item is the Flawless Ruby. There's one south of the mine by the Forsworn, called Skyrim Mine, so I fast travel to that little cobblestone bridge that I can make in Minecraft. This place is swarming with the Forsworn. Well, swarming's a strong word. There's like 5 of them. So yeah, I deal with a few of them and then I head south down the valley where a random boat is. It's like a destroyed, crashed boat. In the boat, there's a cheeky Flawless Ruby. Easy. The next item I go for is pretty simple to get. It's just some vampire dust. Kill a vampire or just buy it from a merchant. Like so. Overall, this quest isn't too challenging. It's pretty fun, but you do need to do it in order to get the Oblivion Walker achievement. So, you know, like you need to get all Daedric artifacts. The shield that you get is a Daedric artifact. Alright, now that the truck outside is shut up, I'll continue. Right, so now I've got all that stuff, I go back to the shrine and inhale, you know, fumes that are probably toxic. The Daedric god, or devil, demon, I don't know what the hell he is. He tells me to kill the guy, so guess what my reaction is? Okay. He did explain to me why I was to kill the guy, but I wasn't listening. I'm a Dragonborn, I don't need a reason to kill someone. I'll just say steal my sweet roll or something and Jasper will be cool with it. The location I need to go to is just northwest of the shrine. On the way I come across this little wolf who had beef with me. I punched it to death, as you do. Then made it to the assassination location. Since it's been probably like 2 months since I actually played Skyrim, I test my skills with the bow by sniping a few of the people hanging around outside the building. Went well. Now that I'm actually in the area, well I thought I was anyway, I do get a little sneaky. Believe it or not, this build isn't even a stealth archer by design. I just end up also being a stealth archer. I primarily like using one-handed weapons. Well, no, primarily I like using two-handed weapons, but there's a one-handed weapon called Torment, and it's amazing. You get it by killing some Daedra beyond an Oblivion portal. It's just sick. It's an awesome weapon. So, I'm also a one-handed god. And a little bit in, I get to fight some dwarven spiders. They get the Torment treatment, so, you know, there it is. There's Torment in action. Also, I know I said I wasn't intending on being a stealth archer, but I do level my sneak skill up right here. It's not my fault that it's such a convenient way to play the game, you know. I do stealthily arch. What? I do stealthily arch a bunch of would-be enemies in this room here. This next room also has a few enemies chilling out with a giant spinning blade trap thing in the centre. What could go wrong for them? After going all Agent 47 in one of them, I ironically end up leveling my archery skill up. So, yeah, I still maintain the statement that I'm not a deliberate stealth archer, okay? I'll give Bethesda their dues. They know how to build a whole ass area. And this whole quest could be done in minutes if it wasn't for the size of the area you need to go through, right? So, like, you know, they're good at building things, you know? Well, world design. I also think there is another way in/out of this location. And I'm pretty sure it takes you right to the guy, but I'm not 100% sure. So, I don't know, I just kind of did the normal thing and followed the quest line, I guess. I'm obviously quite over-leveled for this sort of, like, well, this specific quest. Just a little bit. The required level is 10 before it becomes available. And I'm not sure if the enemies scale, but right now I'm level 51. And I level up during this to 52, because that's how numbers work. So, I'd say for certain I'm over-leveled. I'd also say for certain that they don't scale, considering I go John Wick with a sword on these enemies right here. It was cinematic as fuck though. And yeah, if I was still wondering or not whether I'm over leveled, I just one-shot this dwarven centurion. But all that behind me, I make it to the final, I can't speak English, bro. But all that behind me, I make it to the final-ish room where this guy is. Orchendor, or is it Orkendor? I think it's Orchendor. Yeah, name like that, he deserves to die, to be fair. So after impaling his face on a sword, I leave the area, go back to the shrine, and talk to Peryite. Is Peryite the name of the demon? Yeah, it's a shrine to Peryite. Okay, that makes sense. He gives me the shield called Spellbreaker for carrying out this task. Nice. This is the shield. It's not bad. Has like a ward spell cast when you activate it, so if you're up against a mage and they try to zap you with some lightning, they won't be able to. Get fucked, Palpatine. The spell cast by the shield negates magic attacks, so that is pretty useful. I've never really used the shield. I have got it in like almost every save I play, just through chance, but I never really use it, so I can't really speak to its benefits or downsides apart from the stats on it. So if you want to use it, go get it and test it. Anyway, that sums up this quest in the great game of Skyrim. If you like this video and want to see more, then drop a like, so you know, so I know you like the video. And it also helps it promote damn it. And it also helps it be promoted on YouTube. Man, I cannot speak. I cannot read. Jesus. Anyway, if you want to hear me struggle to get through a script again, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy that, then yeah, I do it often. Pretty much every video. Although I don't only do scripted videos, I do also do live commentary. So if you like that as well, subscribe also. See, that was not on script. That was off. Right now I'm off script. I'm throwing it to the wind. I'm going crazy with it. So this is me off script right now, and I'm not messing anything up. I can just speak normally. Right? Okay. Back to the script. Yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel if you want it updated. When I upload new videos, I do challenges on various games like this one, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, COD Zombies. You know, and also Minecraft. Actually, Minecraft might be coming up soon as well. Who knows? I know, but you know. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Have a good day or night. Goodbye.